Guess what? Just when you thought you had the hang of this whole Instagram thing, they go and change it again. Last month, Instagram unrolled its new feature called Reels, and if you're looking for some tips on how to get started with Reels for your real estate business, this is the video for you. Stay tuned. And hey, if we haven't met yet, my name is Stefanie Lugo, and welcome to this channel where I share tips and strategies on the latest in real estate marketing and social media for your business. If you're looking to grow your business and have a little fun while you're at it, be sure to hit subscribe to this channel and don't forget to hit that little bell notification icon to be notified every time I drop new videos just like this one. So I've helped thousands of real estate agents across the country how to grow their business using Instagram and the latest Instagram strategies. And it's no secret if you've been following this channel that Instagram is my favorite way to grow my credibility and my business in my geographical markets. But now with Reels, there's a new bag of tricks we've got to learn. So I'm super excited to help you understand what Reels are and how to adapt a couple of simple tips and tricks to get your first Reels up and going and meet new audiences in your area. So I want to take some time just to start out and talk about what Reels are and what makes them different from other features on the platform, okay? Because they're a little bit different. Now, if you're familiar with TikTok, you will know that TikTok really kind of swept the consumer base in terms of media consumption, especially this year. In 2020, TikTok just blew up, and it was because a lot of people had a lot more time, wonder why, to spend on their phones consuming media content. While Instagram is the king of swipe and adapt, and Reels is their answer to TikTok. It's like their version of it. Anytime consumer attention starts going away from Instagram, they're gonna do what they can to bring you right on back. And so anytime they enroll these new features like Reels, they're going to do their very best to promote it and get it in front of as much of the audience on the Instagram platform as possible. This is a golden opportunity for you to get in front of brand new audiences that have never seen your content before. Why? Because this is a huge new feature, a huge new rollout for Instagram, and they are going to be prioritizing content made on Reels and pushing it out to as many people as they can as possible in order to get more steam and get support behind that feature of the program. So we really want to make sure that we're taking advantage of this opportunity and diving in and leveraging this new feature, because this is going to help you get in front of new people in your area that don't already follow you. Now, Reels are kind of like a hybrid in my mind between Stories and IGTV. There's a little more editing and a little more polish involved like IGTV, but they're only 15-second videos like the Stories, okay? Now, remember, these are different from Stories. Reels are not stories. Stories only get pushed out in front of the people who already follow you, but Reels can be sent out in front of all kinds of different people on the platform as long as your account is public, okay? So we want to make sure that we're creating Reels in a way with a little bit of polish, a little bit of intent to really make sure that when new people find these videos, they're going to very quickly understand what you're all about and that you have something valuable to share. So while yes, using Instagram Reels is going to be a great way to get you out in front of new audiences and new eyes, we don't want to just use this feature to become popular on Instagram, right? That is never the goal here. What we want to do is use Reels with intention in order to grab the attention of buyers and sellers in our local markets. So here are some tips to really do Reels the right way. So number one, show your personality, okay? Sort of like Stories, Reels does give you the opportunity to really showcase your personality and be authentic. It is an opportunity to show that personable side of yourself, and you don't have to show up looking like cookie cutter real estate agents, all polished and professional. You really can just open up and show that human side of yourself and your business, because at the end of the day, we know that real estate is built on one thing: real people and real connection, right? That is what we're always trying to embody in our social media strategy, and Reels is a really good place to do that. So when you're trying to decide what kind of Reels to create, remember, Instagram is all about showcasing content that's motivational, inspirational, or entertaining. Reels is a great way to be entertaining, okay? While you should be creating a lot of content that's value and education based, you can have a little fun with it if that's your personality. So you'll see on Reels that a lot of things tend to go viral, like cute dances or cute skits, things like that. If that feels like something you want to try, go ahead and do it. And in fact, get the family involved. Make it a whole family affair if you're into that kind of thing, and have some fun with it. If that's not your speed, don't worry. You really don't have to do that to be successful. But I want you to feel empowered to have a little fun with Instagram Reels, because that's what people are really going to connect with. Now, if you're not totally into like the skits and dances and some of those kind of goofy things on Reels, you can still share other pieces of content around things that you're passionate about, even outside of real estate. So for example, one thing that I am super passionate about is coffee. I love coffee and coffee shops, and luckily Phoenix is ripe with beautiful coffee shops. And so I've made it a habit of anytime I go into a new coffee shop, which I like to do on Saturdays, it's just a little routine of mine, I'll go in, pull out my phone, and really quickly take a couple of quick 3 to 5 second video clips in Reels and batch it into a nice little showcase of this cute coffee shop. I'll use a couple of hashtags to make sure I'm pulling in new audiences, and that's that, right? It's just something super simple. It literally takes me less than 5 minutes to do, and it's a really great way to share a bit of my personality, share something that I'm passionate about, while connecting with people on a human basis and not just like salesy spamming them to death with real estate content. Okay, number 2, we are going to educate to connect. All right, now we know that this is a strategy that is super, super powerful on Instagram. People love going to Instagram to learn new things and to really just be educated in your niche. That was one thing that TikTok actually did really, really well. TikTok really blew up and doing really quick little tutorials, quick little how-tos. That stuff went like fire on TikTok, and it's going to do the same, and already is doing the same on Reels. Now, even though you have 15 seconds to do videos, don't underestimate what you can teach somebody in just 15 seconds. Really think about your ideal clients here. Think about the kind of buyers and sellers in your local market that you're wanting to get in front of, and think about what they need from you. Think about the questions that they typically ask you in your business, and create little bite-sized pieces of content around those topics. I'm talking seller FAQs, frequently asked questions, buyer FAQs, local things to know in your market, market stats, all about the housing process. Like, there's so many different things that you can share. Really make a effort to build those 5 steps to do this, 5 steps to buy your next house, 5 steps to buy your next investment property, right? You can create endless amounts of content in just 15-second videos that can go viral, that can be shared amongst friends, that can really create a lot of value and bring more people back to your account. A tip here while you're deploying this strategy and creating your super valuable educational content, try breaking these down into series, okay? So there's nothing wrong with going part 1 of how to buy your first home, and then come back for part 2, right? If you do those kinds of things and create series in your Reels, that's going to give people a reason to follow you and to continue coming back for more. And that's going to be a really great way to build connection with individuals, build that credibility, and build that trust, so that when they're ready to actually buy their first home or sell their home with you, they are going to know that you're the right person to help them. So number 3, highlight local. Okay, one of the best parts of social media is being able to leverage it in order to build up your authority in your geographical market. This is something that I do really well with my agents in my coaching program, the Market Authority Academy. We really have a focus on learning these strategies in order to just make us look like the authority, the go-to real estate agents in the areas where we want to work. And so use Reels to really build up your authority here. If people are searching for content in the area that you want to be doing business in, and you keep showing up as the person who knows everything about that local area, you're going to be the go-to person, the go-to real estate agents in that market, right? So I want you to be thinking about what your ideal clients care about in the neighborhoods or in the parts of town that you're wanting to work in. And then become the authority there. This means share content on things to do, new events coming up, new restaurants or boutiques opening up, new businesses that are noteworthy, Anything that you think your ideal clients are going to care about should be highlighted in your reels. And you can very easily do this a couple of times a week, even in less than a couple of minutes, right? And it's a great way to just get out there, learn more about different shops and businesses in town, and hit the road and get into the places where you want to be doing business. And number 4, of course, you want to highlight the product, right? In real estate, a lot of times, that's the houses. And so houses, showing beautiful homes, beautiful listings, that's a great way to just get out in front of new people, because everybody loves looking at great home inspo or interior design, right? And especially right now as I'm filming this is in the fall of 2020. The real estate market is hot, hot, hot. There's not a lot of inventory, so anytime my audience sees a new listing opportunity come up, they are ravenous. They want to know exactly what I'm talking about. They want all the information. So that is something that I'm really leaning into and sharing content around, particularly with Reels. I'm sharing new listings. I'm sharing design inspo on interiors. I'm sharing open house opportunities, anything around the houses. I'm going to create just fun little clips and tips on Reels to share. And finally, I want to leave a power tip with you. This is going to be a real big one, and I want you to take away this tip for sure. Create a thumbnail for your Reels. Okay, now when you're creating your Reels, it's going to be really easy. You just go in, upload videos or take videos in the app. While you're completing this, you'll go to publish, you'll create your caption. Before you get to the points where you publish, make sure that you look at the little cover and upload a thumbnail to your Reels. You can do this in a couple of different ways. You can either upload a still image that is relevant to the reel that you created, or you can go into some system like Canva and very quickly in 2 seconds create a beautiful templated thumbnail that's on brand with your business, with maybe a title and something that's going to be very eye-catching that very quickly is going to tell somebody what to expect from your reel. This way you can keep it branded, you can keep it really clean, and you can add the reel to your Instagram feed, and it's still going to look like it has its place in your feed without just being caught on some like strange still that it's going to pull from the video of your reels, right? So I really want you to think about maybe creating a beautiful templated cover in Canva, and anytime you add a reel, just go into Canva, update it for that reel, upload with that, and you are good to go. You're going to look so polished and branded, and it's going to look great. Now you can see exactly how I'm doing this on my profile. You can always go ahead and follow me at Bryson Stefanie, where I am deploying these exact tips that I'm sharing with you now. Go follow me there if you want to check it out. Otherwise, I really hope that you found these tips helpful, and I do hope that you try them for yourself. And question of the day, if we can, I want to know from you. I want to know if you've been able to try Reels yet, what you think about them, if you've had any success. Leave a comment. Tell me how you're feeling about this whole Reels thing. I think it's going to be a game changer for your business, but I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you found this helpful. And don't forget to hit subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. I've got some really great videos coming up, and I don't want you to miss them. While you're at it, hit that little bell notification icon to be notified when I do drop those videos. And until next time, friends, keep on crushing it.